Today's class we'll be talking in the second part of the whole thing, the conclusion and the last part of the class, which we are going to talking about how to write attractive sales content. So, like what we have here, we have it says writing sales content doesn't take much of one time if the principles are followed correctly. Now, yes, there are principles that guy want to remember these steps, because if you can't follow the principle steps, you cannot be able to remember. So for you to be able to remember, you have to follow these principal steps so that it will be as a guide for you to function and keep to track and don't deviate from the whole process. So we're talking about principles. We all know that every sales letter have principles. We have the header, the body, and the call to action. And that call to action has many other headings too. So which I will be talking also to, because sales letter is just like you having this particular content. You writing a sales content, it's like you having a salesman or a market person talking about your business, talking about what you're going to offer for the particular products. So this instead of you having a physical salesman, you're going to be having a written online salesman. So person, the letter, the written word will speak for itself. Okay, I'm gonna have a network issue. Okay, now the content will speak for itself. It will tell the client or your prospective client or your prospective customer that this is what I'm offering, this is what I'm going to give, this is what I'm going to this is what, when you buy this product, it's going to help me to achieve some specific thing. So because one thing we all know is that human beings buy things based on buy things based on how it's going to benefit them and what they need. Like for example, I buy things based on how it benefit me. You can't come to me and start telling me about your product, how it has helped you. I mean, how it has helped your company, but not me. So if you come up with a storyline or something that tells me how it helps people of my situation, I'm going to want to buy. I want to buy a product. But if you just come and start telling me like, I'm this brand, we produce this and that and this and that, I'll be like, okay, fine, I don't get it. Okay, what's my benefit? What does it have to do with me? Does it have any effect on me? Does it have an effect on me? Does it going to help my life? Does it going to put me up there? Giving me a better healthy lifestyle, which I want, which I crave for. So then, moving further, so we're talking about. Sorry. So we're talking about the principle, where the header, the body content, the call to action, which is something so it's like I know basically we have seen this thing before. We have come across this thing whereby we say there's the header, which is the headline. I call it the header because it's a headline. And the header is one thing that is very, very most important. It is 80% of your entire work, entire write-up. It's the header that hook them. I believe you heard about hook, story, and call to action. Now, when you hear hook, story, and call to action, you're also talking about header, body content, and call to action. So then the hook line they're going to be using is the header or the headline. So now we're going to have, you said there are various types of header, and they are how to principle, fantasy principle, and crazy offer principle. Now, this thing actually works so fantastic that many of us have come across this how-to principle, whereby you hear someone say how to do this, or even on your YouTube channel. Most times we always see YouTube channels, YouTube title with different say how to fish 5,000 fish, or how to buy this and that, how to produce and that, how to design this and that. You always see how to. Now, these are the principles that is being used to trigger your mindset. Then the fantasy principle talks about how you how you fantasize something so much. So they are going to they're going to use that what you fantasize to get you to buy. So I will be talking about that too. The crazy offer principle, it's like offering them something that they cannot refuse. They just have to get it. Hello, are you guys having issues connecting, please? Okay. So can you all hear me, please? Can someone speak up? Can you hear me?
Yes, go ahead. You can
Thank
hear
you.
you.
Thank you very much. Because I'm really concerned because of the. Okay, then we have the crazy offer, which is something that people we always want to go for. It's something that you have to offer them that they cannot resist. Like probably they'll give you a free ebook or a bonanza stuff. So we're going to talk about that. So moving on, we have the the so in the house of principle now, the house of principle. For example, you will see something like how to fish, like I said before earlier. Then the fantasy offer has to do with something of the okay, hold on. Let me find something I'll show and tell you. Please just hold on, I'm coming. Okay. First of all, I just want to clarify something. In the fantasy principle, everybody fantasizes to be six muscle packed or having a sexy body, for especially ladies. Okay, having a sexy body concerning lady or even a guys. And then what you hear is that um six ways to keep shape, and she's gonna love you forever for that. And you find that people will like, okay, you want to know that 6 ways. Or it says she will drop her pant once she sees you in this car. Now, first of all, you see something like that because everybody want to get a car. Everyone want, the fantasy of a man want to get a car or even get a house, because that's exactly what a man wants: money, car, house, what to impress the opposite sex. So they're going to use that particular thing to get you. They'll tell you um, uh, you can get your dream car. You can get your dream car by applying these principles, and you'll be like, okay, what principles? Let me check it out. Let me click on it. Or say you can get your dream house. Get your dream house with just this one steps you can use, or this particular thing you can do. And you see person want to like, because it hits the person fantasy or his desire, the person want to click on it. That's why when you see on most news later, I don't mean this big brand. I mean like those smaller news blog. Let me use the word blog rather. Now you see at the end at the foot corner at the bottom, you see always see something like people start saying is that hear something like how to I made 5 million. This product, this guy made 5 million, whatever, and then you see yourself like so desired. Like, let me check what principle the guy use, what method did the guy use. So these are things that he used to. It's a fantasy stuff because they all know that guys want money, house, and cars. Even the ladies want to keep shape. They want to take down to look light complexion. They want to wear sexy things. So they're gonna use those things, this particular frame. So when you're writing your header, look for something to hook them to want to open, to click, to read. So your header causes the click. So you're gonna clickbait them to do it by using something that you're gonna fantasize, make their fantasy. So the crazy offer is just like you offering somebody that okay, crazy offer is just like is example. Let me say I I'm selling a book, and I'm gonna give you a crazy offer of like, if you can get, if you buy this book, you're gonna get a free video from me telling you how to explain that particular book to you. So you go be like, okay, because sometimes when we read book we tend not to understand. So when we watch a video of it, or the person explaining to us, the writer, we tend to understand, right? So many people have different ways of understanding a particular a book or particular stuff. So some understand reading based on what they hear, not some understand reading by them reading it alone. That's why sometimes people read out loud so they can be able to hear what they are reading. So People read in silence. So if you're some kind of person who read in out loud, out loud, so you're gonna want to go for this particular crazy offer. Probably I would say, uh, uh, buy this book and you get a free video explanation of this book, and you'll be like, okay, I want a free video. Or probably I'll say, you click, you see a webinar page. I'll tell you that if you want to sign up and get this free book. Talking about how to become a millionaire. You're talking about how to so this thing will attract you to want to sign up, or probably give them your email, and then you're gonna get the book in your email. You understand? So these are crazy offers. Probably I can say you get your money back. I'll guarantee that you're going to get your money back after if you're not satisfied with with the particular book you're buying or particular products, and you'll be like, wow, okay, let me try the product, and then you're going to buy it. It's a crazy offer. So that's why I call it a crazy offer, because it's something going to be beyond your mind. Like they're going to blow your mind. So they're going to give you bonuses, like something like okay, if you buy this, if you buy five books, if you buy five, we're gonna get one free ebook for free. Or if you buy five shoes, or if you are selling clothes or anything, if you buy five clothes, you're gonna get one particular stuff for free. So that particular thing, people want to see. People want to see free thing. Want to see free thing. Want to use free thing, because no, people always say now free first thing they should pass. That kind of language, that is what they use. So now let's move to the body content, because we're talking about the header. The body content now, we have the question principle, the promise principle, and the story principle. Now, there are various types of body content. So these are the various types. You have the question principles, the promise principle, and the story principle, because after the headline, which is 80% of your particular of your particular story, okay, which 80% of a particular story, all you'll be seeing is just the body content. Then let me go to the body content. The question principle. Now, this is about saying the benefit your audience want to gain or the desire. Like I can say, would you like to own that dream laptop? Now, I'm asking that question. The question principle. Okay, I'm gonna say, would you like to own that dream laptop? Okay, now or I can say, how about would you love to own that dream house for just 200,000 naira? And you'll be like, okay, that's cheap. So you want to click the, or probably what is most common one is traveling to overseas, Canada. All you hear is that uh, would you love to travel to Canada with less than 1 million, and with your family, and you'll be like, okay, yes, I want to travel to visa, I want to travel to Canada. So you click on it, so you want to know the storyline about it. So these are things that you use to question. You can use question principle based on with the particular stuff you want to discuss about. Then the next one says, where you can even spice it up. You can use the say, if your answer is yes, then you are on the right track. You're on the right website for this information. Or you can say I will tell you why, or you can say then read to the end. So these are things that after you say that particular questioning, it says, would you love to travel overseas with no visa and less than 1 million? And you now say, if your answer is yes, then this, you are on the right website. Read to the end. You get, so it's gonna make them want to view it. So that's after the header. Yeah, that will be the first body content that will come up. So you have to use that particular one to be able to make them continue reading, because sometimes if you just start at the header, you click on it, and your story just go with boring things, trying to define some things and other things, people will just turn off, because you're not in encyclopedia. You are trying to make sense. So then the promise principle. Now this is similar to the difference. This is similar to question principle. Okay, keep going on or coming up. Network is having issues here. So okay, now let me start again. Promise principles. This is similar to question principle. The difference is that you don't ask any question, but rather promise them based on the benefit they should be expecting. And this is exactly of the similar. It's similar to that of questioning, but you say you're not going to be asking them question, but you're going to be promising them what they're going to benefit. Okay, because they are interested to know what they'll benefit. This one, so you're going to say, by the time you finish reading this blog post, you would have learned the secret on how to build a website in less than 30 minutes. You get so you can say, I will teach you how to sell to prospective client, even if you are a newbies to selling. Make sure you finish reading this blog to learn the secrets. You get so these are the first step of the body content, where you can use the questioning principle, where you're going to question them, ask them, would they love to travel, or would they love to learn this particular skills? And if the answer is yes, then stay to the end. Then the promise principle is just like you're hitting the benefit. The good thing about this promise and questioning principle is that they both hit the benefit of what they want. Okay, they both hit the benefit of what the client want, or the prospective client wants. So they're going to say, uh, uh, by the time you finish this particular course, I'm telling you, you're going to be making sales, going to make it instantly. So you hear something like that from even most people mount, like this, most teachers or even webinars or speaker hosts. You going there saying something like that. Now, this is story principle. Story principle just like just basically what you know. I know we have all seen this thing on either Facebook, or either or Facebook post when someone now posts its product and not telling me that, and I'm telling you stories, giving you stories of what you don't want to hear. And trust me, we Africans, or we human beings, we love story, because that's where we taught from the onset of when we're young, that because we love story. Just imagine now. Don't tell me that when you were young, you never loved your dad or your mom or your uncle or your auntie or your family member read a story to you. I, for one, I love story. I love when they start telling me story about things that happen in the village, things that happen in how this and this happen. It's just like a little gossip. Yeah, it's like a little gossip. But so now, I say this is the most frequent used line by most salesmen. Now, it begins with the story that how they started or how life was difficult for them. So you just find that they just start something with uh, my name is this and that. I remember what life was hard for me. I was a teacher, and I was a teacher. I worked for 5 days in a week without having rest, and my cost load was plenty. I have family. I have to take care of kids and my wife, and and life was difficult. I was receiving a smaller share of money of my salary and everything like that. And they now says that at the point I got fed up, and I saw my friend who I saw last year, who was just like me, same teaching job. He quit and he became successful. So I saw him and I asked him, uh how did you make your words? And he was like, you're gonna show me secret. So he taught me, put it step by step, and I'm able to make my own wealth. And I'm showing pictures. I'm showing pictures of me traveling overseas, showing pictures of me in enjoying myself in Bahamas. I'm showing pictures of testimonials. Trust me, you're gonna be freaked to want to listen to that story, because everybody loves story. We all love how somebody from poor to rich. We love those kind of stories. We love how the stories hit us up emotionally. So these are the steps which they use. So these are principles. Now they are all body content principles. So they're gonna use that on most people. So they're gonna give you a question principle, problem principle, story principle. You're gonna be seeing them one by one. You're gonna be seeing them. Okay. You're going to be seeing them one by one. Just like as I said here, questioning principle, you question them, the promise principle, you promise them what they want, what they want to hear, and they tell them that okay, they have to wait to the end to read it, to feel the process of how to get it done. Then the story principle is just about giving that storyline, making you feel, man, this story is bomb, like all that kind of stuff. So now the call to action, which is the last part, it says, now you can begin your call to action with bonus. Yeah, you can begin with bonuses, like probably I can say, like I mentioned earlier, buy five and get one free, or buy three get one free. Or I can give you a free ebook. I can give you a video of so kind of person who of one of my best clients who is used. And let me ask you a question. I know basically you guys have attended a webinar class where they now play video of people testimony, tell you say all the kind of things and all the kind of things, how they're able to use and that, and how they have better their life. Those things actually work for us. Remember when I said when I talked about the laws, the principles of persuasion, psychology of selling, and yesterday when I said consensus, people buy things or go for things based on what people have been using, based on reviews for people, based on what people are talking about. So you tend to want to buy this thing based on the fact that you are not seeing people using it, so you now be pricked to buy it. So these are bonuses. So you can add this kind of features to your business. Like for example, I can say if I'm selling clothes, I can say uh either I say buy five or buy three get one free, or I can easily chip if I'm selling wig as a wig vendor. I can easily chip in a hairbrush with a nice note on it of care, and I put it inside the bag and it's delivered to the person. The person see the gift and the person will be like, wow, thank you, I see your gift. So now that is are things that you're gonna make them to call back, to go back to patronize you. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. So these are bonuses. You can add bonuses to your own plan, bonuses, or you can get a guarantee. Now you can get a guarantee, like which guarantee can be in form of money return. You can say if you read his buy his book and you apply the process and it doesn't work for you, I will refund your money back. All this gonna talk because they believe that you're gonna go through the book and apply the principles that was in the book or blueprint or even online classes. So they'll tell you that if I teach you for 5 days and you are not smart enough, I'm going to turn your money to you. So you will be like, okay, let me see what you guys are offering. At least let me see what's offering. Because trust me, you're gonna come up, you're not gonna come up with the money. Why? Because you have benefit something from that book. Or you benefit something from that webinar class or online class. Or you can see the other one, product replacements as a guarantee. You can say I'll replace a product for you, like hair vendors or wig clothes vendor. But when they deliver a wrong clothes or a bad product, they tend to want to change it for the client. So it's like a guarantee that if it does not fit you, or if you are a clothes vendor, it does not fit you, we'll make a replacement for you. And you find that they want like, let me go for it. Or hair vendors, these are things that it triggers call to actions. Or in the last one is, or even service. Last one is or service rendered. Now imagine if you are a car dealer, you're not going to return the car to the person. No, you're going to help the person fix the car, because you have bought the car. So they have kept the money, so they're gonna give back your money. And even to explain that principle, explain the product replacement more. How many of you have been to let me be local? Have you been to an Igbo shop whereby you buy something from them and then the product doesn't work or something happened to it, and you are going back to return it? Now they will not give you, sometimes they will not give you that particular product. They will not give you an advanced one or even a lower one, but you don't know. They're not telling you that, okay, you don't finish you, that one don't finish you. This is one that we have now. You can, if you have 3,000 join your money when you get before, you can buy this one. This one is the senior border to that one you bought. The senior border. So in that kind of situation, you not be feel like, okay, 3,000 is too small. Let me add it to it, and then I'll be able to buy that product. You get, so they are using that static to able to get you, not to they can't give you back your money. No good businessman will give back your money, because once you hold your money, you're gonna walk away. So they're gonna pin you down to make sure that you see buy another thing or buy a similar product, because based on the fact that that one was bad. You get, so these are tactics that is being used. Product replacement or service rendered. Real estate agent, for example, I sell a house for somebody and the person complained that the borehole is bad, or the pipes are not flowing well. I'm going to render service by calling a plumber and working facing it for the person. You get, these are things that I think I'm not going to say, uncle, let's go to another house. I have another house I'll give you. No, the person I've chosen that he has paid for it, he has packed in. So making that person feel discouraged, you're going to make it so bad. The person will not see you as a trustworthy person. Okay, so you have to do something to fix the apartment very thoroughly. Now, the other part is to create a sense of urgency or scarcity. When you create a sense of urgency or scarcity, is that it drives them to want to buy. Scarcity, like I mentioned in yesterday class, psychology of selling. Scarcity brings people to want to buy. For example, I'll say that this product is for a limited offer, it's for a limited why, and then it's gonna go, we're gonna be don't like it's not you don't ever see the product again. So you better make your offer, your buying now, or you're gonna lose this particular offer. And you be like, okay, especially when the storyline meets you so well, or probably can hear that you can hear that this product, okay, or probably can hear that this product it's for 5,000 naira. It's for 5,000 naira, and I'm selling for 325 for just from now to the weekend. And after the weekend, it shoot back to 5,000 naira or even 10,000 naira. And they see people want to rush to get it because based on the fact that you are making it cheap for them, especially when any topic is about money, it's about how to be a billionaire, or how to mine Bitcoin, or how to do this and that. And the fact that people want to rush to read that book, why? Because the money is cheap and they can offer it at that particular, they can offer. And so just imagine if 10 persons buy that 2.5 book, 2,500 naira book, compared to when it was sold for 5,000 or 10,000. I'm telling you, people, you're not gonna get more sales compared to when you reduce it to 2.5, and people start buying it, and your sales will multiply. So that's what I'm talking about. So it's a sense of scarcity. Create a scarcity in their head, and they will feel so sense of urgency and scarcity. They will feel so like, let me get it faster. Okay, am I making sense to you guys? So the other part is that you're not talking about the ordering process. Make sure that when you're putting the ordering process after this create sense of urgency, guarantee or bonuses, make your process be simple. It's easy to attain. Please hold on. Someone just sent me a message. Let me check it out, please. Okay, now you'll be seeing network issues. Now you'll be seeing this particular thing. So you have the ordering process can be pay on delivery, cash transfer, payment with card. So you have to make something, you have to make the payment delivery easier. You don't say go to the bank and just deposit someone and no, you have to make it so easier. That's why the process becomes easy. You can say pay on delivery, or to make it even more interesting, you can just say pay with cash, pay with card transfer, or payment with card. So it's just your choice, just how you make it so faster for them. Okay, and I know many of us use the payment with cards compared to the pay on delivery. Okay, now moving on to the next one, we have how to sell without selling. Okay, now this particular one which I talked about, and I said I will tell you now how to sell without selling. It's just a simple step. One thing that people don't understand is that for you to make a client buy your idea, you have to sell them what they don't know. What we don't know, what is it? Information. Now, give them information about what they are seeking for will make them feel in need of it. So you're going to give them advice, give them information, give them advice, and the last part of it, you're going to tell that I can get these things for you at such a price. You get so, and he appeared like, price is expensive. And I was like, okay, why don't you check this particular site and see my price difference and the site difference, a site price difference. You find that they want compare the price from on the website and yours. Like for example, let me say I'm selling shoes, and the same shoes is being sold on, let me say, Gigi or Jumia, and then my price is a bit lower. So I put to the person, okay, why don't you check Gigi or Jumia and see the price and see my price and see how there's a large difference. And the person you're gonna feel so you're gonna feel like, yeah, this guy is giving me the real deal because it's giving me a good price and giving information, he's selling information for me, he's selling advice for me, all these kind of things. And meanwhile, you're making gain. Why? Because you actually bought those things at a cheaper rate, a very much cheaper rate. So you're gonna make it. So you are selling you are making sales without selling. You're not telling that you're not telling that I'm a this and that. I said this and that. I'm a producer. I make this and that. No, you're not doing that. You're offering to help them, to give them service, but I think that you're charging them to pay for your service. So it's a smart way, it's a win-win. Okay. So you are not coming towards them like, hey, I do that, and do that. That's why your status, you can put tons of advice and say, swipe up and ask for more question, and I will glad to assist you with whatever it is. Now, this thing causes a trigger in their mind and want to actually, ask questions. It's almost a free thing. So with that process, you are selling without making sales. I mean, you are selling without even selling. See, you're just making them feel as if they're not even, pitching pitching your business with them. So you won't feel like, okay, this guy is helping me, he's giving me advice, he's a helper. He want to help me to get. So what they will tell themselves that he's helping me to get this and that and this and that and that and more. You're selling to them indirectly.